In my series on autoimmune diseases, which I feel very passionate about because I think that's something which is growing at a faster pace than even cancer today. Today, I'm going to talk with you on Myasthenia Gravis. Myasthenia Gravis is another form of autoimmune condition where your muscles are very wired and tired. Shalini, a 34-year-old girl, told me once, "Doctor, I can't even keep my eyelids open for long and chewing feels exhausting." Imagine. She had myasthenia gravis, a condition in which the immune system blocks the communication between nerves and muscles. It's like two people living in a house, but they're not talking to each other. The energy in that house, you can imagine that's what happens in the body of the patient who has myasthenia gravis. Now let's look at why it happens. Basically, antibodies, they attack acetylcholine receptors at the neuromuscular junction. Generally, the symptoms with which the patient presents are drooping eyelids, fatigue, difficulty swallowing, muscle weakness. And these symptoms get triggered whenever the patient has some infection, goes through a stressful period, or certain medicines which can trigger myasthenia gravis. In a recent study published in Lancet Neurology 2023, new biologics like complement inhibitors show promise in reducing symptoms. But what is it that we do in functional medicine? In functional medicine, the first thing we do here is support the mitochondrial health. In patients of myasthenia gravis, mitochondria really is impacted. How do we support mitochondrial health? We give CoQ10, magnesium, B vitamins have to be optimized. Once we have started these supplements, the second very important thing is putting them on an anti-inflammatory or an elimination diet, which means giving them 7 to 8 servings of leafy greens every day, nuts, seeds, and good oils. Third, checking if they have any infections or how is their gut health and optimizing the digestion process and correcting the infections. In addition, our Ayurveda or traditional wisdom says that this falls under Mamsa Dhatu Kashya, which means muscle depletion. So, Ashwagandha, Shatavari are the herbs which really are effective in these patients. Gentle pranayama like Alom Vilom is very, very effective in these patients. Warm oil massage for relaxation. Small, frequent meals so that the chewing fatigue does not happen. Avoiding late nights, prioritizing rest, 8 hours of good sleep in an environment at the same time every day is very important. Gentle yoga stretches without overexertion is what we must do. And this is all what I did in this patient, Shalini. And what did Shalini learn was that while her muscles were weak, her spirit was very strong. With support and doing all this, she regained confidence and she lived a much better life. So if you have myasthenia gravis, my only message to you is don't lose hope. It's also an autoimmune condition, and yes, if you do whatever I have just shared with you, especially focusing on mitochondrial health and your diet and optimizing your nutritional deficiencies, you will feel much better and you will live a healthy life and will achieve all your goals which you want to achieve.